Hello, and welcome to Tom and Mocat. Also, logins. Sure, I'll take a Serpent Jewel because I'm running low on those. I don't know who needs them, and frankly, I don't want to know. But I have completed Babylonia since the engine update. I was also able to just optimize my game in general, so it finished that very quickly and enjoyed the game's version of the story. Honestly, dude, I gotta say, even though I knew like the story from watching the anime first, the moment where you're fighting Siduri, that is the Lamu, and just in the game never attacks you, it didn't hit me until after the fight. I was like, oh shit, like is this Lamu gonna hit me with a mega attack like afterwards? Like even when the fight started, I still didn't put two and two together. But afterwards, I was like, oh fuck, oh no. So yeah, that was kind of great how that kind of shocked me, and I can imagine in the game for the first time it being like, whoa. But yeah, I won't get too much into that because there's more to say there. It was good. I enjoyed it. Made me both appreciate it within the game as well as like some of the changes they made in the anime, just for to make it, scenes more epic, But otherwise, we're gonna finally start Solomon. So this is what this is going to be. Let us begin. It is time for Solomon. Wonderfully done, Caster. We have eliminated all 6 of the other masters. Oh my god, this is straight up when our dear Marsbury Atmosphere was in his Holy Grail War. We have won the Holy Grail War. Once I use my command spell to make you kill yourself, the ceremony will be complete. The Greater Grail will be filled with the souls of 7 servants, and the magical reactor core used to reach the root will activate. Wait, was Solomon his servant? And then the third magic shall finally take form. The third magic is the materialization of souls. Humanity shall escape the shackle of the physical body, be released from all suffering caused by its limitations, and advance to a new stage. You are a sacrifice for that purpose. I am sure you understand, Caster. I nodded in agreement. Humanity's salvation and growth were not the tasks given to me. If the humans of that era wanted to grow, I had no reason to stop them. Just as it was during my life, I simply did what was required of me. In the Fuyuki Holy Grail War, there would be no servant survivors. All servants were to be eliminated. Even I, the victor, was fated to commit suicide, compelled by my master's command spell. No, that was a joke. I'm kidding, Caster. I'm sorry, I got overexcited. I have no intention of offering my meritorious partner to the Greater Grail. I won't use my command spells either. They wouldn't work on you anyway. You understand, I will not activate the Greater Grail. The third magic means nothing to me. Well, that explains why it didn't happen, As the head of the Atmosphere family and chairman of the Astromancy division, I must reach the root in my own unique way. It's preposterous to ask me to rely on other mages' theories. The miracle proposed by the Einsburn family. The materialization of souls and the growth of humanity. I have no intention of being part of such fantasies. That was an unexpected development. Marsbury didn't realize it, but that was the first and last time he would ever tell a joke. What surprised me most, though, was how much his thoughts deviated from what I myself had seen. I asked him, then, what do you desire? I'm only after the Grail's ability to grant wishes, and my wish is clear. It's the completion of Chaldeus. Truth is, the one at Chaldea is still just a prototype. It was built to satisfy the sponsors. Sure, it functions as an Earth model, but it's far from being complete. It's just like this Greater Grail, Caster. The theory is complete, but the all-important fuel to power it is lacking. The Greater Grail requires the souls of heroic spirits, but my Caudius needs something more realistic. To power Caudius, I would need to take over power plants that could generate enough electricity for an entire country, for no less than 6 months even. Essentially, I need a budget that could fund an entire nation, but the only assets I have are my precious offshore oil rig, Seraphics, and a French nuclear reactor I managed to buy the other day. Oh, okay. It's not nearly enough. Simply put, I need more funds. That's fine. Laugh at my absurdity and shallowness if you so wish. Despite the divine greatness that is the Greater Grail, I seek from it neither eternal life nor the root itself. What I want is a giant pile of money. Marsbury told me to laugh, but there was nothing funny about it. Creating a miracle was his life's work. It wasn't something he could get someone or something else to do for him. Instead, he asked for the time it would take to complete his task to be shortened, probably because he didn't have much longer left to live. He determined that, in the 10 years he had left, there was no way for him to complete and activate Caudius. And so, to hasten its activation, he joined the Fuyuki Holy Grail War. The war was, to him, a shortcut. It would allow him to obtain the necessary resources without becoming indebted to rival families or having to worry about financing and its inherent complications. He'd leave no traces. Nobody would be able to see what was coming. Thank you, Caster. I knew you would understand. Your cooperation will allow us to keep this ending our little secret. We can let the world think that Saber and their master won the Fuyuki Holy Grail War. Wow! Only a coward would cover this up, but if I don't, the other lords will be able to get in my way. No matter what it costs, I will complete the true Caudius and activate it. Will be necessary in order to secure humanity's future. By doing so, Professor Lev's Shiba will not only be able to see the future, but the light of the past as well. Professor Lev's Shiba. Pseudo-spiritron projection, the race shift theory, will no longer be just a theory. It is true. It did happen. Why did the Age of Gods come to an end? Why has the foundation of humanity remained unstable since advent of the Anno Domini era? Once the race shift works, we'll be able to answer those questions. I knew this man was dangerous in a way unique to mages. Simply put, he lacked the sense of morality. But his burning passion and love for humanity were unwavering. I signaled my consent. This Greater Grail was not to be used to reach the root, but to grant one man's wish. Grant one's desire. Yes, how ironic. The end result is turning out to be just this kind of nonsense the original ritual's creators promised. I laughed in agreement, but only because I could tell that Marsbury's smile wasn't entirely genuine. What about you, Caster? Hey, don't tell me you forgot what the Einsburn said. The Holy Grail will grant the victor's wish. Both the master and the servant have the right to ask for a wish. I wish for immense wealth, but what about you? What will you wish for? You can't change the past, but you can change how it is viewed today. Would you like to be incarnated and live a second life? I froze. I never expected this question. I wish. I wish. I wish. I'd never had the freedom to ask for one, so I was about to say I didn't have one. But no, I did. I can really wish for anything, Marsbury? Yes, anything but the life of Marsbury Animosphere, the man who summoned you. Come now, Caster. No, Solomon, King of Mages, my contractor, my one and only friend. Dun dun dun. Confirmed. Knowing you, your wish will be a righteous one. Say it with pride. I remember my lips rose up into a grin. And then the world went black. Oh my. Oh, Marsbury. Could you have foreseen this? Doctor, are you asleep? Doctor? Whoa, did I fall asleep? I'm sorry, guys. I know we're in a critical situation. Did we find the route to the singularity where Solomon's lurking? We barely have a day left. We're making good progress. Our calculations are correct. Chaldea will make contact with the final singularity in 4 hours. We'll begin the space-time fusion simultaneously with Master YORO's ray shift. As long as it's within 72 hours of the fusion, we can escape the singularity by purging the Eastern Research Wing. Transfer back to Chaldea Observatory's normal time, December 31st, 2018. I see. Everybody, take one last break then. You only have 4 hours, but get some sleep, get some food, enjoy a nice chat, or leave some records behind. Anything. Do something to refresh and relax a little. I'll keep an eye on things while you do. Understood. If anything happens while we're gone, call us, Doctor. Oh boy, it's reaching the quote-unquote end here. Alright, it's time for the final stage. It's been 10 years since I came to Chaldea. Seems like a long time, and yet not. Honestly, this doesn't feel real to me yet. Foe. Oh, there you are, Foe. When I think about it, you're a pretty strange creature, too. So YORO came, you only showed yourself around MASH. What made you change your mind? I thought you were the kind of creature who feeds on humans yet has no interest in them, just like Merlin. Foe. Yeah, I can't really understand what you're saying. I may have been able to understand you back then. Yeah, I probably did. Well, I have a hunch about what you're saying. You're saying, are you okay with this? Magi star Mari got mad at me over the internet too. She told me not to keep secrets anymore. But well, to be honest, I don't feel guilty. I can't explain my reasons, besides it still hasn't sunk in for me yet. Why did I come here to Chaldea? What was I doing before I did? It's all stuff I absolutely can't explain, not even a little. If I told them I came here to protect humanity just because I felt like it, that would be pretty lame, right? Oh, but I can't explain how I came to run the medical division at such a young age. It's because I studied like any other person, of course. Competence is what got me this job. Foe. Come to think of it, I've spent the last decade doing nothing but studying, researching, and investigating. One day I had a feeling that humanity was going to end. It was one of those bad dreams people get sometimes. Interesting? Eventually, I was forced to realize that this feeling of mine was true. I had no way of denying it, yet no strength to make sure either. The only clue I had was that it would begin at Chaldea. It was filled with a sense of terror, and I was compelled to do something. So I've done everything I possibly could over the past decade. Like I was fleeing from this doom. Like I was running away, screaming. And I'm about to find out how this will end. Scared but happy at the same time. Once this battle's over, I won't have to worry anymore. I can finally be free to do what I want with my time. Let's hope so, buddy, for all of us. Foe. Why are you thwacking on the data on the demon gods? Oh, I see, you're worried about YORO, huh? As for who Solomon really is, well, I suppose I have some idea. Kingu was a good sample case. I thought the Solomon who appeared in London was a fake, but I didn't have any way to prove it. Heroic spirits have many aspects. That's why a single heroic spirit can manifest as a saber or a lancer, for instance. So even if the Solomon who incinerated humanity was a variation of the one in the legends, he is still Solomon, the father of magecraft, and if he is the real Solomon, Chaldea has no way to beat him. There were times when pessimism won out, and I thought that this grand order would end with humanity's defeat. But now, I don't feel that way. If I'm right, that Solomon has one weak point. Yes, just one. He is the real Solomon, and at the same time someone who is falsely claiming to be the king of mages. There is a void that Solomon can never reach, and it scares me. What scares me isn't whether I can take advantage of that opportunity. It's what I'm going to be thinking when I reach that void. Foe. Wow. Solid talk there with Roman and Foe about his feelings, but oh boy. I had a dream, a scene of a peaceful town, one I'd seen before. Yes. Oh, what singularity was this? I remember this. Hey, Mash, good to see you're doing well again today. I'm sure things will be quiet tomorrow too. Hey, Kyrie Light, what are you doing with that shield? The city's the same as ever. There's no danger around. That's right, we finally live in a utopia with no war, starvation, prejudice, or discrimination.
There's no need to hate anyone, no need to fear anything because we've been released from death.
We've been released from the sorrows of life. We're happier now than we ever thought possible.
Life has no end. The world has no end. Tomorrow will never be worse than today. This is the bliss of eternity. No, I don't understand the happiness they speak of. Solomon, King of Mages, the image you show me only frightens me.
Oh boy. Why does it frighten you? These people have been released from finite lives, from the terror of death, from all their worries. What you see is a realistically blessed world for humans taking form. Why would that frighten you, Mash? A promise tomorrow, a today that lasts forever, a life you needn't fear ending. That should be your salvation. I thought you, of all people, would understand how wonderful it is simply to live.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know why you show yourself to me, but I can see that you are concerned about me. Which is why it pains me to deny you, but I must correct you when you are in the wrong.
Very well. Then tell me, Mash. I'm interested in the conclusion you've reached.
You mourn the end of life and I speak of the beauty of eternity, but I'm sorry. I don't understand the sorrow. I don't understand what's so great about eternity. Death is the end that comes to all living things. It's a natural part of life. Say there's no sadness because there's no death, but I don't think eternal life is happiness.
Why? People of this town are happy. Eternity is the happiness that humanity yearns for.
No, that's a lie. Smiles are wrong.
Your smiles are wrong? Are you saying that the state of satisfaction, of freedom from all worries, is a lie?
Yes, smiling is what gets you through sadness. Humans continue smiling because they know their time is limited. But the smiles in this world are different. Just smiling because they're not afraid. Those are not smiles, they're just muscle memory. Joys of life belong to those who live in the moment. Solomon, King of Mages, that is my answer to the question you once posed me. I don't think anyone lives because they're scared of dying. We live because we simply want to live. We do our best to get through the day because we can't wait for tomorrow. Our journey is not about trying to avoid the endpoint of our lives we call death, but rather to pass through it. So please do not take away our desire to live.
I see, but that was the question the other me asked of you, Why do you fight? Why, knowing your life will someday end and knowing it's ended already? Did he say the question the other me asked of you? Why do you cling to life? Why, when you realize that there's nothing in your future you can save? But you've just told me, that is your answer? A shame, truly a shame. Only those directly involved could be satisfied by such an answer. The demon god Floros spoke of you, how a short-lived creature created by man lived her life. I had paid particular attention to you as a sample case. No more. I no longer care. There is no path to a longer life for you. You have rejected eternity, so you shall die. So die like the trash you are. Take all of Chaldea with you. Die as one who clung to life, as a brave warrior who overcame many trials and perils. Why? Because that was what everyone was foolish enough to see you as. It's sad, really. In the end, you are nothing more than another powerless, ordinary human. But what the fuck? Mash is being visited by Solomon in her dreams? Okay, it's time.
Hey, good morning, Euro. It's Da Vinci here with your wake-up call. I figured you'd be getting up from your nap about now. Oh, no need for any formal greetings. This call is basically just me talking to myself. The command room is ready. Now it's up to you and Mash to begin the last order. But first, I have a request. No, it's less a request and more a bit of advice. I reviewed Mash's medical exams during the brief rest. I'll be blunt. Her body is at its limit, both in terms of her life and combat ability. He doesn't have long to live and can only participate in one more major operation. What the fuck? Is that really gonna happen, dude? I figured you needed to know, and Romani forced me to pass on the bad news. So anyway, Romani believed that it would be best not to tell her, but I disagree. For one thing,
I think Mash knows.
I see, coming from you who's been with her the most, I'm not inclined to argue. That's it from me then. I know this all comes moments before the battle to determine humanity's future, but that's that, and this is this. You've only got a brief moment before you head to the command room. Spend it in a way you won't regret. See you in the command room. Ciao.
Dude, we gotta save Mash somehow. I don't know how. I don't know if it happens or if it's possible. Look at her. We must save her.
Good morning, Senpai. Did you just wake up too? I just took a nap and finished a physical checkup. If you're going to the command room, let me accompany you. Or would you like to go to the cafeteria and get a sandwich for some quick nourishment, Senpai? I think it's natural to feel pressured. I'm feeling overwhelmed. My heart is racing. But I'm not worried. It's always been this way to me. From Fuyuki to ancient Mesopotamia, I was never confident I would be able to complete the mission. On the other hand, Senpai, even though you were more baffled than I was, you always managed to lead the way. So no matter how much pressure I'm under, even if humanity's survival is at stake, as long as Senpai is my master, I will never feel worried. YORO, you are the best master Chaldea has, and I'm very proud of you.
Mash.
Foe. Good morning, Foe. Have you come to bring us to the command room? Foe.
Oh, staring right at me?
Foe.
Excuse me.
Foe?
Mash, you should stay in Chaldea. Whoa.
Thank you, but that's impossible. Ever since you took my hand as the command room was collapsing around us, I have exclusively been your servant. If you're going to fight, I want to fight too, even if it shortens the small amount of time I have left.
Ash.
Yes, and it is no reason for any extra concern. It's true that, unlike others, I was born and raised in a special environment. But I don't feel sad about my life so far. I know the doctor was worried about me, but I don't regret my life. Nothing sad has happened in it. If there's anything to be sad about, it would be that I won't be able to see what comes next. My life has been very happy. Everyone was very good to me. Even if I only have a few more months left to live, I want to be proud of what I do with them.
That's...
Not at all. My life has been more than worth it. I mean, I never thought I'd set foot outside Chaldea. That never seemed possible for me. But you saved me. Thanks to you, I was able to see the outside world, see what color the sky was. My journey this past year has been a treasure to me, one I wouldn't give up for anything. So I'm going on the final mission. Solomon said that life has no value, human history is meaningless. But that is wrong, and I will deny it with everything I have, even if someone's life is going to be lost and forgotten. I've learned on my journey that the lives of every human in history are what built the present we live in now. It's true that I have no experience with life's sorrows. I don't understand the pain that the King of Mages speaks of. But I know the joys of life, Senpai, Dr. Roman, everyone at Chaldea, and all the worlds we've traveled through have taught me. So please, let me accompany you until the end, Master. To prevent the incineration of humanity, to show the value of human life, and to retake our future.
Thank you. Let's go, Mash.
Right, Mash Kairi Light will support you with everything I have. Foe.
Oh my goodness, let's go. Let's fucking do this, Mash. I still want to save you. It doesn't look like there's a way to, but I want to, but I don't know. But That you are gonna lord Camelot. You are gonna save the day. We're gonna do this shit.
Right on time. Good morning, YORO, MASH. Your physical and mental states both appear stable. The two of you are in top condition. No, your mental state is a bit elevated compared to usual. Did something good happen, MASH? Yes, I was lucky enough to run into Senpai in the hallway again today.
It's a good sign.
Ah, like a good luck ritual. It's one of those everyday things you do to help you succeed. A little magic charm anyone can do. Small happinesses like that are important. Oh right, here I am making my usual small talk. We're at the final stage. We need to stay focused and talk seriously. Master YORO, MASH Kairi Light. We finally identified the location of the King of Mages base, which we knew to exist outside the normal temporal axis. Caudia will now make contact with the Singularity. The entire facility will enter enemy territory. We will ray shift into the enemy Singularity, but will also be physically connected to them.
Gosh, into it.
This will be different from our other expeditions. Moving between Caudia and the Singularity can only be done at the contact points.
In other words,
this is a surprise landing operation, crazy like Normandy.
Da Vinci.
Yes, thanks for that lively response. Military regulations and dignity are no concern of mine.
This song.
Well, I kind of saw that coming. Fine, I'm going to give up on being serious. Da Vinci, can you give us the briefing? Sure, leave it to me. Now, just like I said, this is a landing operation. That sets it apart from all the other orders so far. There's no need to look for a grail. The mission itself is simple, but you've got 3 things to do.
Okay.
First, besiege the enemy temple. Second, defeat the King of Mages. And third, return from enemy territory alive.
Besiege the temple.
And then return alive? Yes, thanks to Shiba's analysis, we know the basic layout of the enemy territory. The Singularity is its own little world. It's a conceptual universe. If Caudius is a miniature model of Earth, then the enemy territory is a miniature model of the universe. Well, it's a universe with no other celestial bodies. On a human scale, it would be about the size of a single cell. What's interesting is that there's only a single life form in this universe, but we can ignore that for now.
Oh, can we?
There's an incalculable amount of magical energy swirling around the center of the Singularity. That's definitely the King of Mages' throne. The throne will be your target, but the route connecting to it is currently blocked. That is to say, the temple gate is shut. Well, it's natural to protect one seat of power. So first you're going to destroy all the surrounding areas in the enemy's territory. Oh boy, the enemy territory itself is actually a single massive life form. It's sending energy from the outer edges to the core. So, once the outer edges are destroyed, the gate barring the way to the throne will shatter. Destroy the outer areas to cut off the flow of magical energy, so that's why you talked about besieging the temple.
In other words, there's gonna be some nodes besides, you know.
That's right, our analysis revealed that there are multiple bases inside enemy territory. If you destroy them or shut them down, the path to the throne should open. Then you defeat the King of Mages once he's exposed and finally come back to Caudia. You'll have to walk back though. Traveling via ray shift can only be done along the contact point, the entrance into the enemy territory. That's why it's a landing operation. It's going to be such a chore. Once the King of Mages is gone, the Singularity will disappear. In other words,
you need to run back as the Singularity collapses.
Yes, that is different than before. We've never had to escape a collapsing battlefield. Yes, normally the only time you'd have to worry about that is if you're searching ruins. So destroying the King of Mages is just the start. What's important is coming back. Both of you need to stay focused until the very end and make your way back to the entrance. As soon as we've ray shifted to return you to the coffins, Caudia will return to normal space. That's when the battle is truly over. Humanity and Caudius will have won. Right, Romani? Of course, that's why we've come all this way. Enter the enemy Singularity and destroy the 7 bases. Reach the throne at the heart and defeat Solomon. Afterward, escape the collapsing throne and return to Caudia via the contact point. That's the mission. Any questions?
None. Dr. Roman?
How pathetic. Looks like I'm the only one who has yet to be mentally prepared. But that's coming to an end right now. The look on your face, YORO, it's cheered me up. As the acting director of Chaldea, I order you to enter the coffins. There's only a little time left. If Chaldea reaches 2019, everything will be over. We won't be able to restore humanity. This battle began with defeat. Solomon wiped out the entirety of mankind before anyone knew what happened. This is the greatest murder plot in human history. Solomon has been carefully planning this out since his death in 931 BC. Please put an end to his absurd scheme. Prove that an endeavor as hollow as Solomon's simply needs to go up in flames without anyone ever knowing about it.
Of course, leave it to me.
Yes, leave it to us, Dr. Roman. Senpai and I will return to Chaldea, I promise.
Good. Glad to hear it. Knowing you two, you won't lose to Solomon. Now let's begin the final order. Initiating race shift program. The enemy is Solomon, King of Mages. The mission objectives are to destroy him and return alive.
And summon program start. Spiritron conversion start. Race shift starting in 3, 2, 1. All procedures cleared. Final grand order commencing operation.
Let's go. That being said, this being technically the last singularity, at least to prevent the incineration of humanity, I don't know what the fuck the lost belts are going to be. I don't know what's going on there. Final singularity, human foundation value, nil. Grand order, Grand Temple of Time, Solomon. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Look at this place. Wow. Well, that is a pretty small singularity. There you go. And look at that. We got like the shape of the Grail as we typically see it. We at least see it in shape here. Okay. Sector of Beasts. Only one part to this node. Interesting. It is a mystery node though, which is concerning. Oh, servants at bond level 5 and over will receive an attack bonus within final singularity, the Grand Temple of Time Solomon quest. The bonus amount will increase with bond level. As Match Kyrie Light's bond level increases with story progress at bond level 5, she will receive the same bonus as other servants at bond level 10. Yo. Holy shit, okay. Well, we're definitely going to be using MASH. Maybe a Berserker, because I have no idea what this node is going to be. We could field a Heracles. Well, this is bond 10, obviously. I was going to check, but yeah, there you go. Plus 100%. Can't go wrong with Bazaka. Alright, let's run our dream team and just plot accordingly. So, I want MASH, I want Tomacat, so I can just field out this damage. I'll have Ku in the back because he's solid, just cleaning up and surviving. Lancelot, I don't know. And having Kaleidoscope on him is questionable, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be fine. Let's check it out. I might be severely underleveled for this, but we'll see. Or underskilled, even.
We can't bear to see this endless slaughter. We can't bear to hear this ceaseless screaming. Our clairvoyance reveals all the horrible truths of past and future. I, as king, cannot turn a blind eye. We simply lack the ability to turn a deaf ear. How ugly. Ugly, 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 ugly. We are forced to witness all the horrors of this world. The revolting and the hideous are forced onto us. burned into our memory. The only sensible thing to do is rectify this repulsive state of being. But how? Even if we were to eradicate their filth, humans would simply create more. The very premise is wrong. As long as life exists, we can fix nothing. It must be redone. That is the only option. Everything must be redone and perfected right from the beginning. What must be erased is not merely history, nor the ecosystem, nor continents, nor time itself. We must begin from true nothingness. Our plan was to recreate this planet from its beginning. That was your plan, huh? In order to do so, considerable resources are required. We need a truly massive amount of fuel. For example, the massive amount of energy generated by incinerating all life on this planet. Wow! There you go. But a one-time harvest will not be enough. We will need to draw from the past, the present, and the future of the new world. That explains the need for the Grand Orders. 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 month, 1 year. Energy generated in each of these time spans will be harvested going backwards in time. That should work. 3,000 years worth of the planet's most potent energy. Once it is collected, bound, and controlled, our task can be accomplished. Our kindred, the portents we scattered across the land. We write here of our indignation. We shall leave a path for our kin who follow behind us. Build up a temple, pile up the bands of light. We need every existing resource to destroy humanity. We need every second of eternity to forget humanity. Seek the way to the final singularity. There you shall find us, on the throne of the King of Mages. We're coming, Solomon. Though I understand your plan now.
YORO, MASH, wake up. Are you guys all right? Ouch. Yes, Doctor. Right shift successful. But we encountered strange interference we've never experienced before during the race shift. That image was...
It was the same image I saw in Uruk.
Oh good, Senpai is alright too. Now about the situation here. On it, I'm monitoring you guys. You've definitely arrived at Temple of Time.
This Legend of Zelda shit.
These are the same readings I measured 1,000,000 times in Mesopotamia. Spirit origin that doesn't fall under any of the 7 classes. The Beast of Calamity, known as one of the evils of humanity.
Oh dear. The reading I'm getting throughout the entire space is Beast class. Oh shit. Throughout this entire singularity is Beast? Holy fuck. You've got that right. Looks like you've wisened up a bit, Chaldea. The fact that you were lucky enough to make it past the 7th singularity is an accomplishment worthy of praise from me. Wait, it's fucking Lev? You are... Lev Lainur. Did I say hi? It's been a while. But there's really no need for greetings or for us to catch up. I know how your battles with the other demon god pillars went. I'm impressed to see an inexperienced master like yourself has made it this far. It may surprise you to know that I am very well acquainted with the subtleties of human nature. That's why I can admire YORO's effort. Honestly, your persistent survival is hideous. Excuse me. Makes me sick. Why can't you just lie down and die? It's so simple, anyone should be able to manage it.
Professor Lev, I will not ask why you are alive. But there is one thing I do want to know. When you approached Director Olga Marie, was your intent to destroy Chaldea and humanity even then from the very beginning?
That is such a MASH question, but there must be something else you'd like to ask, no? You must have been on humanity's side, at least in the beginning. Surely Lev Lainur was originally an honest man. He must have been seduced by the King of Mages at some point. Isn't that it?
I want to know too, Professor Lev. You were working for Chaldea even before I joined. The foundation of humanity could not be restored solely with Chaldeus. It was Sheba, which you developed, that allowed us to get this far.
I forgot that was the name of that. So when they were referred to it before, I was like, oh, not the servant.
It's hard to believe that you had been working for Solomon from the beginning. Yeah, it's hard to believe you were able to deceive me for 4 years. When did you become a demon god pillar? Oh my, what a pleasant surprise, Romani Archiman, and you too, Madame da Vinci. What familiar faces, I never expected to chat with you guys again. You are all concerned for my reputation, rather human rights. You seem to be so preoccupied with things like that. But that is unnecessary. So you want to know when I started serving the King of Mages? Beginning 3,000 years ago, of course. From the moment the plan was set in motion, we were already in place throughout the world. Lineages is destined to birth a demon god pillar in 100 years and 5,000 years. Or even 1,000 years later. I just happened to be the one designated for 2018 AD. We're like seeds planted in the ground. An original order handed down through generations of mages. A certain way of being that must be protected, absolutely. Our grand order is the rule that the King of Mages created for this very moment. While human mages established their own principles and theories and passed them down for their descendants. We, whose power was born of the King of Mages, survived through the generations until the designated time. We etched a curse into our genes to host the demon god pillar, and continued our lineage until our appointed era arrived. Well, fuck, alright, that explains why you're a demon god pillar, you fucker. You were destined for it. In a way, that's sad, but fuck you. And in 2017, at the point where I awakened as the last designated demon god pillar, your history came to an end. All necessary resources had been collected, but you Chaldeans insisted on surviving. Why? What made you do that? Did I miscalculate somewhere? No, that's not it. It was because an imposter managed to slip past my watchful gaze. Am I right, Romani Archiman? Seems I underestimated you. Or maybe you were playing the fool in front of me so things would turn out the way they have? If so, that's really a shame. I thought we were friends. Medicine and sorcery. We may not have walked the same path. But at least I showed respect for your good nature and the vain efforts you were making. Of course not. There's no way you could have detected Romani's nature. After all, he didn't trust anyone around him until I was summoned to Chaldea. What? Romani may be an ordinary person, but on one certain matter, he demonstrated more patience than any genius could. I don't know the reason. I don't even know who the enemies are. There's no guarantee that it's even going to happen. He threw his entire life away believing in the crisis of mankind he only saw in a dream. He continued to wait, believing that something that couldn't possibly happen would in fact occur. He couldn't let his enemies know that he'd noticed, but he couldn't tell his allies either. And since he didn't know how to prepare for that moment, all he could do was study everything he possibly could. That's how Romani Archiman spent more than a decade in a hell of his own creation where he could not rest even for a moment. Such a man would never show his true nature, even to a friend. This fool even kept telling himself that he was worthless trash or scum or something like that. Well, what the fuck is going on? Well, you think so? I don't think I'm that self-degrading. Of course I kept an eye on his suspicious behavior. That's why I made a move to kill him with the command room explosion, but even that failed because that master intervened. What? Is that true, Senpai? You saved the doctor's life? I guess I did. It was such a long time ago. Whatever. Our king is tied up right now. The final calculations will be done in a few hours. Normally I would ignore you all. But this is a good opportunity. I'll tidy up my own loose ends right here. You have absolutely no chance of making it to the throne, and I will prove that right now. Hear me. My name is Demon God Floros, one of the 72 demon gods, the one who governs information. I was caught by surprise last time, but I'm full of energy today. I'll enjoy seeing how much you've bettered yourselves. And there he goes. Goodbye, Flashback Lev, and hello, Demon God. Lev Lanier is transformed into a Demon God pillar. Master, your orders, please. Let's defeat Lev and head to the throne. Yes, here I go, Master. Oh boy, I don't think I picked out the right composition for this fight, but we'll see. Demon God pillar appears.
Demon God Floros, 550k. Let's see how bad this is. Will we get damage up with Bond up? So, Herc is gonna hit like a truck. So, well, we will armor up. What does he have on status? Besides the strength and everything. Okay. That's fine. I will pop this. I will pop this. I will do double Tamamo into Herc. Nice. Ooh. Ouch. Ouch. Those crits on Herc. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pop the evade. I need to avoid all damage right now. Let's try and decrease charge. Missed. Alright. And taunt isn't really a thing in this fight, so let's just go triple cat. Oh my god. Okay. Can I say that, first of all, Romani, like, having the vision that this would all happen. Like, that's fucking wild. I actually didn't know that. Goddamn. We're gonna see what happens, man. This guts on Herc is gonna help. Oh, thank goodness. Still got a bunch more to go through, but charge gain. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright. Well, we're doing this. We'll do that, and we'll increase star rate, but we will pop a triple Herc right now. Oh, triple, triple Lancelot would be good, but triple Herc is too good. I didn't even see his cards all lined up there. Okay. Oh dear. Guts. Guts. And that is all guts, so I will apply that. See what we can do. Oh shit. Alright. Well, what we can do is increase arts of Lancelot. Make his NP hit hard. Maybe we can do this as well. I probably want to increase Tamamos, but no, we just need damage. So let's just do this. Come on, Lancelot, do something. Ooh, good crits, good crits. Okay, got him under 100k. Very good. Oh boy. Gotta take advantage of Herc here, but 100% crit on Lancelot's really good. We can't chain it with other Buster, but this is the best we can do. Alright, bye Herc. Thank you. You carried. All right, we need to. This turn is gonna hurt. Looks like crew is gonna have to sweep up like I anticipated, so that's fine. Actually, we might as well triple coup here, so let's do that. Oh my god. All right. Yo, relax. Bye-bye, Lev, you fucker. God damn. Just had to pop up at the end.
It's pointless. Everything you do is pointless. Ha 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 ha. It can't be. The demon god pillar has reappeared. It wasn't restored or healed. An entirely new Floros has been born.
When will this end? Wait, don't tell me the ground is completely.
What was that? What was that impact just now?
Something hit us from the outside. The second reactive theory unit has sustained over 60% damage.
We lost the northern observation room, detecting excessive pressure in the observatory dome. T-minus 5 minutes until collapse. If the dome is destroyed, we won't be able to hold the command room. Kadia will enter foam state and be swallowed up by the Temple of Time.
Pseudo Spiritron computing efficiency has fallen out of the qualia zone. We're losing reactive theory strength. Cut off all power to external facilities. Reroute everything to Chaldeus and the reactive theory units.
We need to maintain the command room's functions. Leonardo, what about the resources you have saved up in your workshop? I've transferred them to the Spiritron calculation supercomputer. My secret stash should cover it. This will all be futile, Romani. The attackers are demon god pillars. 6, 7, 8 demon god pillars have wrapped themselves around Chaldea.
Whoa. I can't wait to see that animated. Or just all this animated.
I could fight directly, but I'd be able to take out maybe one at best. That won't solve the problem at hand. We'll need to destroy the singularity before Chaldea gets smashed to smithereens.
Ah ha 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 ha.
It's impossible, impossible, you hear?
I'm immortal. We are inexhaustible. This entire space is us. Come, come, my kindred, show yourselves. Oh dear, that's CG.
More demon god pillars. No, these are... Yes, we are the 72 demon gods, and they are us. You killed me, but what of it? There will always be 72 demon god pillars, no matter what you do to us.
Oh my god.
As long as the throne exists upon this land, our number will never decrease. If you want to kill me, you'll have to eradicate all 72 of us. But what chance do you have of that? Where is your army? There's nothing on earth that can stand against us. You haven't caught us. You've merely thrown yourselves into your own graves. Ha ha ha! You're like moths to the flame. I commend your enthusiasm. Not getting any transmissions from Chaldea. Master, what should we do? No. I've underestimated you. I see you still have the guts to meet your enemy's gaze. But that's enough. I understand you don't know when to give up. That might have worked up until yesterday. Last master, the last human, YORO. We have the utmost respect for you. You were supremely entertaining. We laugh at your resistance in the first singularity. We laugh at your zeal in the second singularity. We laugh at your adventure in the third singularity. We laugh at your quest in the fourth singularity. We laugh at your advance during the fifth singularity. We laugh at your survival in the sixth singularity. And the seventh singularity, well, that wasn't very pleasant. It was a poor show, not the least bit entertaining. Let's just forget it entirely. In any case, your fight has been truly amusing, and the fact that it was utterly pointless makes it even better. You fought all this way and it was worthless. You fought up until now and even still your end will be utterly pathetic. It has been a spectacular show, thank you, and goodbye. Chaldea will meet its end here and now. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Senpai. Mash.
What?
what the what? Maybe it was all pointless after all. No, calling it pointless is ludicrous. Isn't it a bit too early for you to be giving up?
Wait, what?
This battle was a long journey that took you back through human history. However, you never once failed to despair. That because you had so many encounters on that journey. Even if this entire planet became the battleground for the Holy Grail War. Even if everything on this land had turned into eternal ruinous grounds. Even if countless powerful enemies stood in your way at the end of your journey. You never gave up. You looked forward, knowing our fate has not yet been decided. This is no different. Now let the battles begin, Master. Wasn't this meant to be a story about us taking back our future together?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Ah, what's going on? Why isn't YORO gone? Why does Chaldea still exist? Why are our bodies crumbling? All 8 demon god pillars have been destroyed. We did it. Way to go, Da Vinci. You're amazing. What trick did you have up your sleeve this time? You should have let us know you had such a powerful secret weapon. No, that wasn't me. That was... Ash? Yes, that was... Wait, who is this? Primates have flourished for thousands of years. The Age of Gods has ended, and through time, mankind has become the most prosperous beings on Earth. So we shaped the future of this planet and inscribed its history on the surface. For that, we nurtured knowledge, produced many resources, and saw countless lives reincarnated. It is a map to prolong mankind's survival and to ensure its everlasting prosperity. In the world of Magecraft, this is called humanity. Those at Chaldea have been charged to protect it. Is this a dream? Are my sensors broken? There are summoning spells being activated all over the singularity. Whoa. There's no catalyst, no summoners. They're materializing autonomously, following the thin threads of fate that intertwine when you cross paths. Wait, what? Wait. 10, 20, 30 spirit origin signatures, and still increasing. YORO, this is... Wait, is this every servant we've ever come across in the singularities? You guys all came. Dude, this is straight up Avengers. This is straight up Avengers. Eastern terminal nerve system aflame, number of enemy servants rising. Western autonomic nerves damaged, 24 enemy servants confirmed. Inconsequential, no matter how many of them there are, they're just extensions of man. They are not a colony like us, they must live separately and fight individually. That's where you're wrong, bucko. Destroy them, eliminate them, remove them, mere servants are no match for us. I cannot see anything that would be capable of destroying the 72 demon god. Eastern terminal nerve system destroyed. Demon gods 1 through 8 cannot maintain nominal values. Get fucked, nerds. Western autonomic nerves destroyed. Demon gods 26 through 33 cannot maintain nominal values. Left and right base thoracic cages damage. We recommend retreating from this space. Guys, it is so early in the morning. I apologize for my reading. What's going on? Why are we being overpowered? How are humans who reject mutual understanding fighting together like this? Because that's what we do. Yes, it's true that we are all life forms who are obsessed with self-interest. And it's no different as a heroic spirit. In fact, it is because we are heroic spirits that we cannot abandon our convictions. But there is one human who believes in us. A human who still believes that we are heroes, even after meeting so many heroic spirits and witnessing so many battles. What heroic spirit could ignore that call? Oh Lord, I shall raise my flag once again for the salvation of a nation, nay, for the salvation of this world. Yo, John d'Arc? Oh my god. Hear me, heroic spirits, mighty warriors who have gathered here. Now we may be rivals or from completely different eras, we must stand together now. Not to prevent the incineration of humanity, but to open up a path for our contractor. My true name is John d'Arc. In the name of the Lord, I shall become your shield.
Oh my god, this is wild. This is great. What the fuck?
So many. Those shooting stars racing across the sky.
Yeah, they're servants. This is amazing. They just keep coming.
And I have no idea why either.
Maybe they were able to get in because the singularity exists outside of time?
No, it doesn't matter.
Among the heroic spirits you met on your journey, the heroic spirits who fought alongside you, I'm sure there are some who had planned only to lend their power for a short while. Yet they've all come to help you out. This is all a sight so rare you could live 1,000 lifetimes and never see it again. Servants' attacks are pinning the demon gods in place.
Dude, this is crazy. I can't wait to see this animated. What the fuck? This is so cool. Fuck it. Can't explain it. Don't know why it's happening. Fuck it. I love it.
Every single one of the 72 demon gods have been engaged. We can eliminate them right now. Open a path to the center, YORO. We only have a little time left.
Oh shit. Well. That is quite something, man. What the fuck? Dude, that first node was crazy, dude. What the hell? Dude, straight to the throne? Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so let's reflect on what's happened, because I feel like I'm gonna finish this next time. This will be part 1. You can let me know if this format works for you, or if you'd rather just me stream it all at once on the channel or something. That we could just do that instead, but oh my god, holy shit. So realizing first of all that Marsbury Animosphere servant was Solomon during the Holy Grail War. I don't know if we knew that. I don't think so, but holy shit. It went together. He was joking at first about, you know, wanting Heaven's Feel. Like, he wasn't serious that he didn't want that. He wanted the resources to speed up the development of Chaldea, because he knew he didn't have long, I suppose, in his life. So that's all he wanted, and he shared a wish with Solomon, unfortunately, which is ironically like what kind of led to all of this, I suppose. I don't know exactly what he wished for, but maybe it was to regain his like true power. I don't know. That's wild. So we did that, man, and you know, Roman had a big self-reflective talk with Foe about the reasons he's doing this and kind of the burden he's been bearing in knowing that this was coming, like having this vision. I don't know to what extent his vision is or what he sees coming next. It could be that he sees more, although it makes me think of the time Sherlock warned us about him. So yeah, I don't know if there's like more going on there that might be revealed soon. I feel like they were alluding to something a bit bigger, but as was Sherlock. But yeah, so that whole shit happened. Then we got here and running into bitch ass Lev, dude. Oh man. But either way, it's great that Mash's Bond 5 counts as max Bond 10 damage. I love Mash. I really hope we find a way to save her somehow through some like wish or completing the singularity or some, I don't know, something. We can't lose Mash. Come on, man. I don't want to canonically lose Mash. Like, I know that's the whole like thing with her character since we've learned that, but fuck, man. Don't want that. But I, you know, gotta respect the resolve and, you know, choosing to live. That whole message to, like, it's not about dying, it's about living and moving forward and these kinds of things. So here we are, and hopefully we can both escape from here and we spend some more time together, hopefully. So we'll see, man. But, you know, took down Lev with the help of the servants we met in past singularities. We only saw John there, but I really hope an animation for this, whatever that ends up being, whether it's in like an actual series or a movie type thing, I hope they show multiple servants just unleashing moves on these demon god pillars. Also, to see an actual demon god pillar animated would be cool too, and that whole showing that fight. And just the singularity in general, like just how it looks, I feel like it would look so crazy in the show. So can't wait for it, man. And I can't wait just to play, go straight to the throne, dude. I thought we were gonna have to dance around, but goddamn, did not expect the help from our servants we've encountered, man. So it was great. It is starting off great, man. I can't wait to see where this goes. So yeah, that's all I gotta say for now. Pardon my reading. It's pretty late here. I'm actually getting this done before I go out of town, but hopefully this was somewhat enjoyable and we can actually continue properly next time and maybe even finish. So but yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you when I continue. Peace.